This is the Bullseye Podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The podcast networks are a buzz. It's the often imitated, but never duplicated. The man of the hour. The man with the power. The man too sweet to be sour. It's Bullseye on the Bullseye Podcast, on the Bullseye Network, on the Bullseye frequency of your life.
Everybody wants you. Everybody wants your love.
Another classic open by Bullseye.
Man, you sound like Muhammad Ali with the rhyming there. Back in time.
That was a hybrid there from a little bit of superstar Billy Graham and Captain Lou Albano.
Oh, okay. The wrestling hybrid. I got you, right.
Hey, what's going on? Yankees lost because they have nobody clutch. Nobody clutch.
Nah, you just knew it, too, at the end. They just didn't have it, you know. You just, my wife felt it, too. You know, they were striking out and there was no energy.
Yeah, when you don't have an audience, when you don't have a crowd, you're playing in San Diego. Come on. I mean,
Right,
it's, you know, I truly say I force myself to watch it. There's no energy. Baseball, you have to have people in the stands. It's not.
You got to have it.
It's sorry.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's just there's.
You know.
It's too boring.
It's
It's too boring of a game not to have fans.
Yeah, I mean, April comes around next year. It's going to be interesting. You know, is it going to be the same thing, or you know?
I don't think so. I think we'll be back.
Yeah. At least
we'll get into that
give me
in
a
another.
quarter.
Yeah,
give me 10,000 people. I don't need maybe the full thing.
I'll give you my reasons
give me
why,
some
but enough of this show. Let me start yelling.
Okay, another show.
Hey, guess what time it is? Yes.
The top 50?
It's time for the Bullseye Top 100. Hit it, my man.
This is the Bullseye Top 100.
Yes, the top Bullseye Top 100. We'll probably go to 50 on this one because there's so much to talk about. And today we are talking about one of my favorite subjects in sports. It's not just basketball, but it's college
You're keeping me in suspense.
It's college basketball.
College basketball, okay.
Okay? Because I'm a Seton Hall graduate. I'm a proud former play-by-play man of the Seton Hall Pirates.
Yeah, you were the man. You were the man, I know.
In the
You lived
70s and 80s, I was there on the floor. Patrick Ewing.
The Pirates.
You name it. John Bagley, remember that name in Boston College?
Yeah,
and,
Chris Mullin, right? Wasn't that Chris Mullin?
Chris Mullin, right, was at the end, and, you know.
Okay. You had some good teams, too, right? You had Danny C.
We had Danny Calandrillo. Yeah, well, that was
Banner.
the year. With 82, we had Danny C., but half the team got kicked off because of bad grades. They were 9-2 when the season started. 9-0 when the season started. Yeah. And, you know, they were Howard McNeil, the late
Howard McNeil. He was good. Oh, did he pass away?
I think he's in jail or something. We won't tell you why.
Okay. That was a good era. That was a fun era, the 80s.
Yeah, it was a great time. Yeah. We played at the Hartford Civic Center with the Big East tournament, which I did every game. Wasn't
PJ the coach?
No, PJ was after I left.
Huh. That was after. Okay, he was a wild guy.
And I got to meet PJ.
Oh, you had Rafferty.
Yeah, I was Raftery for the 1 year, and then Hadi Mahan, who was like in and out, and then they had a couple of people, Blaney from Holy Cross.
Oh, really? Okay.
I forget. Yeah. So then they got PJ, and things turned around. And,
right, and they made it to the finals that 1 year, right? Like
and we lost to
1989
Michigan. We lost to Michigan, and that was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, you had that guy from Australia, right? He was like 36 years old.
Andrew Gaines. And they lost the game on an off-ball foul.
Oh, really? I should remember that, but I don't.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Remember the name Ramil Robinson? You remember that name?
Well, yeah, didn't he have like 44? He had like a big game, right?
Yeah, but there was a foul. There was a foul that was off the ball. They called the foul, and he got two free throws to win the game. Oh, yeah, it was. Just,
and that wins the game.
That's it. Sickening.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, so then we're going to talk about the college coaches. Here comes the Bullseye trivia question of the day. Hit it.
And now it's time for the Bullseye trivia question of the day.
All right, the Bullseye trivia question of the day. since we're talking about college football coaches, ready for this?
I might get this one. What am I, 1 for 7, right? So
This one's a medium one, I think. Okay, this one.
Okay.
All right. Which university did Hall of Famer John Wooden begin his collegiate coaching career?
It's not a trick
fake
question.
you out.
Not a trick question.
No,
I'm
well,
not
he had
going
to
to
coach
say
somebody.
UCLA. I'm not going to say that.
Well, that was
I'm not going to say that.
Obviously, that was before he went to UCLA. What was his first team?
Wow. I read his books, and I probably should know it. Oh, man. It's some Midwestern team, I think, right? I remember. It's not like a California team.
No, but you want me to give you a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
All right. One of your favorite players of all time went to this college.
Wait a minute. Ohio State?
No. I said, don't. You jumped on Ohio State. One of your favorite players of all time went to this college.
One of them.
He was on the Celtics.
Well, it's either going to be San Francisco or Florida State.
You're missing it. Well, I'm going to give you one more shot.
My favorite.
Okay.
Indiana State.
There you go, Indiana State. He gets it. He gets the snaps.
Do I get
the snaps?
Do I get it?
The snaps.
You give me snaps for that?
Yeah, you get the snaps. The bullseye snap, that's called.
I feel good now. Thank you.
We got it. So that was good. It made us think. I wonder if people in the audience knew that. Probably not.
Well, when you gave the clue, they probably did. Yeah.
They think they know. They don't know. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Number 50. This name, I bring back great memories of this man. Ready? This is the Bullseye now. We're going 50 down to number 1 because 100 is going to take too long, and we have to go. Pete Carell.
Oh, Pete Carell, yeah. Wait,
Princeton.
Syracuse? No,
Princeton.
That's right. He was like a cult figure, wasn't he? Wasn't he like I don't know? He was like a character.
He started trends, I guess you could say. Led the Tigers to 11 NCAA tournaments. I mean, okay, Ivy League, including the epic 1996 upset of UCLA. You remember that?
Okay, yeah. Pete Carell, Bob Roma, right? In those early days, wasn't he on them?
Well, you had what was the Princeton Stars back in those days?
Who was on that? Oh, Bill Bradley.
No. Bradley had Butch Van Bredekoff was the coach. No, that was Butch Van Bredekoff. Carell came in after that.
Didn't he wear the short sleeve shirts with? He was like kind of short,
shirts.
Right?
He had the magazine rolled up. He like whacked it on his leg and back of the chair.
Yeah. He had like the bad hair with the teeth and everything.
Well, I don't know about his teeth. I didn't get that close. I know he wasn't the most handsome of men, but hey, what are you gonna do? He also had
he was an old school
He also
dude.
had like a sour puss on his face all the time, and I think he had that schmeckle in his mouth. You know, like that dry mouth.
Okay,
anyway, he's famous.
Oh man, is that what that was called?
Whatever, it's a speckle. His famous Princeton offense, right? Remember the backdoor cuts, right?
Okay, yeah. They were a solid team. They were like, Ivy League style.
Yes. Okay, here's one for you. I mean, I'll say the name. You tell me if you know the team, okay? Dale Brown.
Right.
Dale Brown.
I don't know. North Carolina.
No,
idea.
LSU. Dale Brown. Shaquille O'Neal. He was LSU.
Oh.
He was LSU.
Right.
He went on to 448 games, making 10 consecutive NCAA tournaments, and one stretch with the help of star recruits like Chris Jackson. Remember this name? Mahmoud Abdul Rauf and Shaquille O'Neal. O'Neal. All right, we got.
Of course, I know him.
We need to get the memory going. I know you're not.
Yeah.
You should know this guy, but I don't know. Bill Self. Big.
Yeah, Bill Self.
Right,
yeah. He was down south, right? One of the southern. schools.
Kind of Kansas, if you consider that down south.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhere out there.
South,
yeah.
West, right? Kansas. Bangor
That
left.
was in the. They had some great years, though, right? With the in the 90s, 2000, 2000.
Yeah, he posted 800.837 winning percentage, made 4 Elite Eights, and won a national title in 2008. Adding in his days at Oral Roberts, Tulsa, and Illinois. Self has 444.
They always seemed to be in the Final Four. Remember
Kansas
back then? They were always like in a Final Four. Maybe not win it all the time, but they were always up there.
Always. Kansas is always a top 5 team.
Okay.
It is.
Yep.
They are elite. Here's one I loved.
Right.
I've met a couple times. I've been there. Luke Hornacek.
Oh, Lou. Okay, yeah,
The
yeah. Lou with
Italian
the
leprechaun.
sweater. Yeah, right. St. John's, right? Yeah, he was legendary. He's
He
a
was a
legendary
character.
dude, right?
Remember the old
He was a
ECAC basketball games before the Big
Yeah.
East, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He used to wear that crazy striped sweater, right? Remember John
Right,
Thompson
he would
wore it
wear
that
the
one time?
sweaters, right? Louis Carnesecca.
He had the look, that face, you know. He had that look,
Right.
You know, he had the like Louis, right? Yeah.
Right, you gotta like Louis.
Okay.
He had that, you're right.
Bringing
the
me
look.
back-
He had the
bringing
Louis
back
look.
memories.
The Louis look.
The Louis.
What
Louis
about
look.
Louis? What do you
That's
want to know? He was an icon of the 50s and 60s and 70s. Took over as coach in 65. He rebuilt St. John's as a national power, winning a school record 526 games, taking his teams to 18 NCAA tournaments, including 1985 Final Four and 27 seasons. It's amazing they get to one Final Four where, and that's amazing that you got there, right? So it's all you gotta do is get to one.
Yeah.
But it was always fun.
Chris Mullin
East Coast
and-
basketball, yeah. Walter Berry, people like that, right? We love that.
Yeah.
Joe Mulaney, Providence. I'm helping you out. Providence.
Wait. Oh, who's that?
Joe Mulaney,
Say it-
Providence.
I don't remember the name.
Okay.
I should remember it.
Well, hey,
But
what are
I
you
don't.
gonna do? You know.
I'm honest.
Hey, look, not a lot of
I'm an
people
honest
do.
guy.
Only a few people that, and they're jerks anyway. Providence's most successful head coach, Joe Mulaney, finished his Friars career with a 319 and 164 record. He had, after Joe Mulaney was Dave Gavitt, and then, that was the string, right? Remember Ernie DiGregorio and Marvin
Oh, yeah, of
Barnes?
course.
Okay. Well, Joe Mulaney
Yeah,
was...
that was that era? Okay.
He was before.
they were good back
He was
then.
before Gaffett.
Okay.
Gene Katie of Purdue.
Oh.
He makes.
I don't.
He's coming in at number 45.
Okay, that's why I don't recognize these old. The legends is what I recognize.
I think he
When
coached.
gets to
Remember
top
this
10.
name, Joe Barry Carroll. Remember that name?
Oh yeah, right. Okay, yeah, you're talking 80s. Then he was in. Okay,
Right,
that's where he played.
25 years he was there.
Nice.
Five Sweet 16s, 18 NCAA
Longevity.
tournaments. Yes.
Longevity. Okay.
And
Interesting.
he's serving as an assistant. No, this was, when the hell was this printed? All right, he's not there anymore. Okay, number 44, Richard Digger Phelps.
Oh, Notre Dame. Right.
Yeah, I
Mostly.
never thought he was a good
Yeah.
coach. I just thought he had the Hollywood part of.
Well, you had
part
that
of
one
it.
era with Trapuka and Shoemate, like going
Yes,
into the
John
seventh. They
Shoemate,
beat
right.
UCLA.
Adrian
They had-
Dantley, right?
Right. Yeah, they had that. They had a good little run into the '80s when Trapuka was on there, and a little bit after. And Digger. I thought he was okay.
They broke UCLA's record 88-game winning streak.
Right. Maybe that's why he's known.
First
Digger.
of
You gotta love a
7
guy
times.
named Digger, though, right?
Yeah, he
And
was
had the
buddies
name.
with Bill Raftery.
Right.
That's why Raftery went to CBS, because Digger got him in. I remember that.
Oh, Digger got him
I was
in?
sitting
Okay,
there when
yeah.
he said that in the room.
Really?
He told me that.
You kidding me, really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
there.
you were the man.
I was
you were
in the
man.
mix.
Okay.
I interviewed John Thompson, Raleigh Massimino. I was there.
No, people
I
don't
forgot
realize
a lot, though.
how big Bullseye
I
was.
forgot.
Right
I
back
forgot a
then.
lot about what I did, but because nobody else cares, so why should I? Judd Heathcote took over.
I kind of remember how
come
he
on,
looked. I
big.
can't remember.
What team? You know
I got
the team,
I got
right?
the look. I know his look.
You know the team, right? The look with the plaid jackets. That guy.
I can't.
All right,
put the
I was
East-
Michigan State. Irvin
Michigan
Magic
State.
Johnson.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Magic. Okay, right.
All right,
right.
Judd
The one and
Heathcote.
only.
The one and all.
Okay.
Heathcote won 339 games, and East Lansing led the Spartans to 9 NCAA bids, highlighted by the legendary Magic Johnson,
What's the
1979.
big number for college wins? Is it 300 or 400? Because you figure 20 wins a season, 20 years. So 400's big,
Yeah,
right? They're like a
400's
magic
huge.
number.
Yeah,
400
huge.
or is it 300? So 300's big too. So I
Now
guess
you
gotta have
got
over
some. You
300.
got some going in the 500s. You know that, right? You do that.
It goes into the five.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Stay tuned.
Wow.
We're up to number
Yeah.
42. I know you'll not know this guy, but his name
You
is.
got me excited. Okay,
yeah,
go
his
ahead.
name is Slats Gill. Who? Yes, Slats Gill.
Wait a minute. This must have been like 1929. with that name.
Slats Gill, coaching the same school for 36 years, tends to produce some outsized stats, but even so, Slats Gill, 599 wins at Oregon
Whoa.
State
Whoa.
are a
Okay.
remarkable total. See?
He couldn't hit 600, man. What happened? They should have came back one more year, get the 600 number.
He took the Oregon State Beavers to a pair of Final Four appearances in his tenure. Slat skill only on the Bullseye Podcast.
Nice.
Is he alive? Let's interview him. I'll ask him a few questions.
Yeah. Get him on if he's still around.
I want to know the inner workings of the Beavers.
I want to know these things.
Okay. All right. Raleigh Massimino comes in next.
Well, I was wondering when he was coming in from Villanova, right? 1980. What year? 85 when they beat Georgetown for that grade.
Yes. Villanova shot 78.6% from the floor in that game. Do you know that?
I didn't know that. That was their on the floor shooting.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And they only won by a little bit, right?
Right.
It was a close game. Yeah,
78. They came, yes. The McLeans, right? Gary McLean? Remember the McLeans?
That's got to be a record. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's got to be a record. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Ed Pinckney.
That was like U.S.
Ed Pinckney.
Oh, Pinckney. Yeah. He went to the Celtics after.
Yes.
He was scrappy under there, right? He had those moves and little 10-foot layups and little maneuvers.
Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Number 40. Ready? John Calipari comes in at Bullseye. Puts him at 40.
I thought he'd be higher.
Hey, I don't want to hear anything. He could be there. So far, he's
a little controversial.
Let's go with my mood. What?
Well, you're Italian, so you like him.
Well,
I can tell.
I either like you or I hate your guts. So, he's walking
one or the other.
He's walking a fine line.
So he could be either way.
Don't look at me the wrong way. Don't say the wrong thing to me. We're fine. Right?
Okay. He coached the Nets. Remember, he was on them. And,
well, of course, he Memphis State, right? Massachusetts, right? Great.
He went to Kentucky, right?
Marcus
That's where he went.
Camby?
Not Louisville.
He went to Kentucky. That was Pitino went to Louisville.
Yeah, they always had the rival, right?
Pitino was coaching Iona, now.
Oh, now? I didn't even know he was even around.
He came back. He went to France, and now he's coaching Iona. So that's why I was excited to see college basketball. I like Rick Pitino. Love the way he coaches.
Yeah, right.
He was a good coach with the Knicks, too. And he had him and Al, what was his name? Al, the guy from the Suns, the GM, I'll think of in a second. They didn't get along. So anyway, Calipari won 467 games in his 20-year college career with Final Fours, and he won championships, and there you go. He's loaded, too. He's as rich as could be. Man, has he got money.
I bet.
Wow.
I bet.
All right, Nolan Richardson.
Good recruiter.
Nolan Richardson.
Yeah. Was Cincinnati? Is that where he was?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, that's right. Yeah, he was. They were always good, right? They were always like in the finals, 16, Sweet 16. They were always
absolutely
never made it to the big one, though, right? But they were always top 8, like that.
Right.
Top 4 a few times.
Corliss Williamson, 1994 national title. Do you know that?
Okay.
Razorbacks?
I didn't know that.
And you know what his full court press was called, right? 40 minutes of hell.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes,
yeah. I can relate.
Right? You can relate? Okay.
Yeah,
I
can relate. Yeah, I hated the full court press when I played. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Right?
That was your knees would start crumbling. All right, Billy Tubbs. Billy Tubbs.
He was from
Oklahoma. That's right.
There you go. Yeah.
He won 333 games. Took the Sooners to 8 consecutive NCAA tournaments, losing to Danny Manning in Kansas in '88.
Oh man, I forgot about Danny Manning. Remember, he came out really hot.
Yeah.
And he kind of was a disappointment, right? In the NBA, he never really.
Right. Yeah. Right. They just never. They're good, but they just don't do it. But not everyone takes it over to the top. So
he has a name too,
Yes, Bullseye's list is kicking here, right? Kicking. I'm doing good.
You're doing great.
Here we go. Ready? Number 37 is Gary Williams.
Oh, he was the Eastern team. Who was he? Duke.
Maryland. He was Boston College, and then he went to Maryland,
yeah.
and he won a national championship with Maryland. Right. And he's like an
Didn't he always
icon.
look good on the sidelines? With
right.
The suits?
Yeah. He was thin. When you're thin, the suits look good. Thin.
They look a little better, right?
He had that jean shoe haircut. You know that jean shoe haircut?
Yeah, right. Like a doll. Like a doll
head. Right, doll head. Jean shoe. All right. All right, here we go. Pete Newell. The California Golden Bears.
Yeah, wasn't he an older looking dude? Pete Newell. I'm trying to remember. I always remember how these guys look more than how they coach. I remember their appearance.
Did he have a big nose or something like Jimmy Durante? How to say? Newell led the California.
I go by their looks. I don't go by their
Of
record.
course.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I'm the most superficial person in the world. Newell led the California Golden Bears to 234 wins, highlighted by the school's only NCAA title in 59, and the only Final Four appearance, losing in the title game to Ohio State the following
All right,
season.
my team.
All right, Pete Newell. He makes the list.
All right.
That's the last time anybody will ever bring his name up on a sports show.
Not before or since.
That's right. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We dig him up.
Yeah.
Bob Huggins, I think you were referring to him before. He coached Cincinnati. Bob Huggins.
Oh, okay. That's
Right.
what I was meaning, huh? Okay.
Right.
I guess so.
Huggins' greatest
Right.
success came at Cincinnati, won 399 games, made a Final Four to start a string of 14 consecutive NCAA tournament bids. Bob
Now,
Huggins.
these coaches, are they superstars on campus, these guys? I mean,
I guess,
399
I
wins. Are they
guess,
like
but
the star?
it's a very small world. It's a small world, and
Is it?
as
Okay.
big as
They just
sports
stay in the
is,
gym
college
and-
sport, yeah, it's a small world.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Unless
when
you're
you're making
Pitino
big
or one
money,
of these like
it's a great life, though.
John Wooden.
It's a great life, though. I can tell you that.
They make great money, right? They only work. I guess they got to know how to recruit. And they made a lot of money.
They recruit. That's it. It's all recruiting,
Gotta
and then run
Right.
the offense, run the defense.
That's it, right?
Yeah, they got assistants and all that. So
Yeah,
it's
right.
I love college basketball.
gig.
Okay, number 34. I remember the day. I remember he was on the sidelines crying when they won the national championship.
Oh, Balvano?
Al McGuire.
Oh, Al McGuire. I remember that 1977. What year
Very
was
good.
that?
Very
I hit it?
good.
Okay. Wow.
Very good.
I remember. I liked that Marquette team. The way they wore it, they had the shirts out, right? Like out of the pants.
That was like this.
That was pretty cool.
Who was
back
the
then,
one
right?
player? I saw a documentary that designed the actual uniforms.
Designed it, a player.
Yeah, he was actually a player at the team, designed the uniforms, and he became, when he graduated, a designer, clothing designer. I can't think of his name.
Really? I didn't know a player did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't
I
Jim
liked
Jones. It was somebody else, something like that. I can't remember.
Wasn't Maurice Lucas on that team? On
Right,
Marquette?
Marquette.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And they
right,
had the uniforms that were out. The pants were out. Remember?
Yeah,
the
it was out of
the
pants
shirt was
and,
out. The pants were out. The shirt
they
was
looked- they looked-
out.
Right, the shirt was out. They looked mean, and McGuire had that blue collar, had like a plate in his
New
head,
York.
right, when he played or something.
Yeah.
The New York.
Yeah.
He looked tough.
Then he became an announcer, a very,
but-
very good college basketball announcer.
Yeah,
along with
right.
Billy Packer, right? Remember?
A straight shooter type guy. I remember him more for the announcing, but I remember that when he won that, he was
Dick
running up
Enberg,
and down.
Billy Packer, and Al McGuire. Remember?
Yeah, those were the best, right?
Those were the great
best.
years.
70s,
Oh,
80s. They
man.
were great. I love watching those guys.
Nothing's the same. Nothing's the same.
No.
All right, John
we couldn't get
Thompson.
back.
John Thompson. Okay, comes in at 33.
He passed away. He's up in coaching heaven now. He
When
passed
did
away.
he pass away? He did?
Yeah, within a month
The
recently.
coach of I did not know that.
Yeah,
Ah.
the big coach. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
interviewed
he,
him too. in
Passed away.
college. Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh, did you? Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
big guy, right?
Yeah, he sweated a lot.
6'10".
He sweated a lot. He had a towel.
Did he? Yeah.
No, he was a great coach.
That towel.
He was
Yeah,
a gentleman and a great coach. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they were
Norm,
great. They were every year. They were tough, right?
Right.
Defense.
Yep.
Defense. Right. Yeah.
Defense. Norm Stewart.
Ewing.
Norm Stewart comes in after that. Missouri. Norm Stewart led the Tigers to 16 NCAA tournaments, including a pair of Elite Eight finishes. Stewart won 634
I'm a little blank
games.
on him.
All right, well,
I'm
he
a little
made it.
blank.
Well, see,
He
I
won
threw him out.
634. Wow. That's
Yeah, he made it. He's just,
well-
not exciting. Norm Stewart. Yeah, is that an exciting name? Norm.
He didn't have
Norm
the name.
Stewart.
He didn't have the name.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It sounds like
Right.
Joe Smith,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, he eats banana
Oh,
splits.
okay.
He sits in home. All right. John Chaney, number 31.
Oh yeah, he had the eyes, right? And he had those big eyes.
Right. He was like a borderline thug. John Chaney.
He had the
right.
white shirt, right, without
Right,
the
right.
coat with the white with the tie was never
Right,
buttoned all the way.
right,
It was always
right.
like down about 4 inches. Yeah.
Right.
See, I remember how these guys looked, but I remember they were always good though.
Right, he was good. He rolled the
tough.
sleeves
Yeah.
up. I remember he was a whiner, complainer. He whined all the time. He was
Right, he had the big
Ah,
bands,
this
and he was
annoying.
always walking around the sidelines, right?
He
He was
had like
always
the
up,
bags
off
under
off
his
the bench.
eyes, the big dark circles. He coached JD State. He coached Temple.
You remember, I guess, right? Yeah.
See, only 516 games at Temple, led the Owls to 17 NCAA tournaments, 5 Elite Eights with his signature matchup zone.
All right. I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Yes, he had a fight with somebody. He had like a classic fight with somebody. He's like in the locker. Like he ran in the locker room. Another coach, another coach.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
He was a hothead.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy before. Edgar Diddle. Edgar Diddle.
He must have been going back. What year?
Well, first man to coach 1,000 games at the same school. Edgar Diddle helmed Western Kentucky from 1922 to 1964.
Whoa.
And the
20s into the 60s. That's crazy.
Didn't Jim McDaniel go to Western Kentucky? Remember they used to wear the red?
Yeah, I remember Sports
the red
Illustrated cover or something.
They played UCLA, remember? Western Kentucky. Jim McDaniel was the guy. He used to wear red high-top cons, I remember.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it an upset or... Yeah,
I think they upset him or something, but they came close. Yeah. Just check this out, because I'm getting... My brain's popping. Flashbacks.
Okay.
All right, Diddle won 759 games. Holy mackerel.
Wow.
Took his team to 7 NITs. No one talks about Edgar Diddle except here on the Bullseye Podcast.
Hey, he's worthy of the Bullseye top 50, or 100, whatever.
Here's a guy that's pretty famous, Ray Meyer. Remember him? Mark McGuire, Ray Meyer, DePaul.
He had that look.
Speaking about good looking, right, Ray Meyer.
He had that short, squat, head.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. The collar was never totally buttoned right. It was to the side.
I think in those days you had to be ugly to be a coach. I don't know what happened. They kind of moved.
Prerequisite.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But he was. They were always in the top 2 or 4.
Yeah,
right?
for a Catholic college. Catholic college too. He coached for 40 years. He had winning a total of 724 games. 18.
Well, when I was a kid, he was a coach. I remember then when you're like, when I hit my 40s or 50s, it's like he's still coaching. It's like, wait a minute, I remember this kid when I was like in 2nd grade, But
he was that team.
And it was named Ray, right? His name was Ray, so I liked him.
Ray, of course. He won the 1945 NIT behind a player named George Mikan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I know you're a big Mikan guy. You're a big Mikan guy.
I am. I might have controversy. I'm outside and some unknown car pulled up in my driveway. So
all right. So if we hear a siren or we hear gunshots, the show's over. Okay.
Get ready for 911.
I know your neighborhood. There's no drive-bys and gunshots. I guarantee that.
She's petting the dog. It's good. She's petting the dog. It's safe.
Come on, move to the inner city, will you? Let's get some action.
Back to the show.
All right, Fog Allen, number 28.
Wait, who?
Fog Allen, number 28. Forrest Fog Allen. Won 590 games as the head coach at Kansas. Wow.
Whoa.
1952 NCAA championship. 25 years after Allen helped found the National Association of Basketball Coaches. See, Fog Allen. Real basketball people know that.
Such person as Fog Allen, right? Unless you listen to this show.
Well, we are educating the world in sports. We're not talking about who's going to be the MVP and, what the general manager made a bad trade, all that boring stuff. Let's talk about the past. Jack Gardner.
Right.
Jack Gardner is one of only 2 coaches to take on 2 different schools, Kansas State and Utah, to multiple Final Four appearances. His 339 wins at Utah are the 2nd best total in school history, and his 147 wins with the Wildcats ranked 3rd in the history of that program. Congratulations, Jack Gardner, wherever you are. You are on the Bullseye Top 100. There you go.
All right. I'm sure he's thrilled.
Jack Gardner got a snap. All right, here is Lou Henson. I know who Lou Henson was. Henson coached New Mexico State and Illinois, right? The Fighting Illini. Lou Henson,
right, yeah.
All right? Comes in at number 26, 779 career victories. Big.
Wow. That's near a record, I'd have to say, right? When you hit the 700s, it's got to be
a big record. And, because we cover it all, Jim Phelan started coaching at Mount St. Mary's in 1954 and stayed for 49 years.
Whoa. How many wins did he have?
830.
Wow. Okay. They just that longevity. You knew it was I wonder what the record is. Well, I guess we'll get to it. I'm saying it must be near 1,000, right? But don't tell me. Let's keep everybody in suspense. All
right. All the listeners are in suspense, waiting to see if that.
Tell me yet.
We're waiting to see if that train goes by your house. Do I hear a train behind you?
Yeah, there is a train. You hear that?
I heard the train.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. I'm not on it though.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Fred Taylor. Remember him? Ohio State. 297 games at Ohio State. His 1960 Bucks. Remember that team, right? Buckeyes.
That was my
That's your
John
team.
Havlicek
That's your Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame forwards. Jerry Lucas.
Jerry Lucas and Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight was on that team. He was the
Bobby Knight.
No. He wasn't on. He was on the Ohio. Yeah, I think he was on the team.
Bobby Knight played for Army. Bobby Knight. He played for Army.
Wait a minute. I think he coached Army. Well, you might get to him on the show.
Bobby. Jerry Lucas, John Havlicek, and we
is
looked
the
this up.
intern around? Is the intern?
I don't have interns. You're the one with the intern.
I'm very sure. I'm very sure that he played on Ohio
Wait, hold
State.
on. Let me look that up.
I'm very sure.
All right. We want the listeners to get answers on this show. We're not going to leave them hanging. 1960. I'm drawing a blank.
I think he coached
I think you're right, though. Now it's coming back.
Yeah. I think he coached
Okay, ready? Here's the roster. 1968, and those two guys went to the Olympics, right?
Havlicek was not on the Olympics.
You're off. This is going to blow your mind. You ready? Larry Siegfried.
Okay, yeah, I remember now that you say it. Yeah.
Not Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight was.
Bobby Knight was on the team?
He was on the team. He was on the team. You're right.
All right, I thought
Way to go. Bullseye, I forgot. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah,
so
he was great friends with John Havlicek. So that's how I knew it.
Yes, it's coming back to me now. I should have known that. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Very good. Where do we go? Did we say Fred Taylor, number 24? Yeah, we did that. There we go. Well, anyway.
Let's get the next guy.
Fred Taylor. Oh, yeah, we did. Ohio State, Fred Taylor. How soon we forget? Okay, way to go, Fred. All right, Jerry Tarkanian.
Wow. Eating the towel, right?
Chewing on the towel, yes.
Chewing on the towel on the bench, Sports Illustrated cover, chewing on the towel.
Having more than 50 games vacated over the course of his college career, coaching career, he's still 16th on the all-time list with 729 Division I victories. Tark the Shark.
Wow.
The Shark.
Well, they had those great teams in the mid '80s, right? With
Larry Johnson and
they were tough. They had the physicalness, and he was like
Greg
perfect
Anthony,
for Las
all those
Vegas.
guys.
Yeah, he was a perfect Las Vegas coach. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know what I mean, but if you
what
know
was
what I mean.
the name of his defense? Not the Chameleon. It was called something.
Something Shark or something?
No, it wasn't the Chameleon. It was something else. I forget.
I don't remember.
307 and 42.
That was his record?
Yeah.
Only 42 losses? 300 wins?
Including a run in 3 Final Four
percent.
appearances in 5 seasons, highlighted by the 1990 national title.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. Better than I thought. Okay. The Tark.
Things don't just pop in my head like they used to. I think I need Prevagen. I'm going to go buy that stuff.
All right.
I used to pop in my head better. Guy Lewis, Houston Cougars.
Kind of remember him a little bit, not a lot. Houston, what years? We talking about Elvin Hayes years or after?
Guy Lewis was 30 years, 592. Yes, he was Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler. Come on, man.
Wow.
He wore those plaid jackets. He was another handsome devil.
Okay, that was the '68 when they beat was the UCLA, right? It was a big game. Remember, that was a big matchup.
He kind of guy who looked like after the game he threw down some bourbons. You know what I mean? Guy Lewis. Guy Lewis.
That look going.
Yeah.
All right.
Guy Lewis. Yeah. Okay. Rick Pitino.
I knew he was coming. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
he's still coaching too. I love Rick Pitino. He got himself in trouble. A little bit. Rick Pitino took Louisville to.
He didn't do it.
Of course. 2005 national. Never does. 2005 national semifinal. He became the first coach ever to reach the Final Four with 3 different schools: Providence and Kentucky. Right, and Louisville too, right? And Louisville, 3.
Louisville, right? Yeah, right.
This is old.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
he looked good. He looked good in the suit too. Patino, right? He looked good. He looked like Al Pacino, right? He had
Yes,
that, he had that look going, right?
I actually stood right next to him when he was recruiting LeBron James. I did something for the Yes Network, and I was working with the announcer, and went to go get Patino. He's up in the stands. I go get Patino. He's thin.
Oh, yeah?
Looks like he's just thin. Wide on. I was like, eat something. That's
Thin?
wiry.
Yeah.
That's why they look good in the suit. Thin. All right, here we go.
Close them out. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think he did I was wondering if he did Botox. I was like staring at him. That's the type of guy I am.
Yeah, maybe.
Tom Izzo, number 20.
Tom
Izzo.
Why can't I remember him? I don't know. You got me stumped.
Michigan State. Yeah, he took off.
Right.
He took off after. He's still there.
You have the Magic?
He's still there.
Okay.
He's
All
an
right.
icon. Okay.
He's too modern for me. He's too modern.
Of
I
course,
go back in the day more.
You spaced out after.
Don't give me 2020 stuff. I got to go back more.
You got to get back into it. Denny Crum. You remember Denny?
Oh,
Crum.
there we go. Yeah. Who do you play?
Louisville.
I can't place it. I got the brain freeze.
30.
That's right.
30-year head coaching career at Louisville, winning a record 675.
I got him in my mind. Look like.
Hey, look. When was the last time you thought about this stuff, right? It comes back.
Long time. He was this early 70s guy, right? Maybe late 60s.
Yeah, another one who had that jet black hair parted on the side with the plaid jacket, the red jacket.
Yeah.
Like that red jacket.
He had that look.
He kind of looked like Pat Boone. He kind of looked like Pat Boone.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. Denny Crum.
And that Pat Boone look.
The name.
Branch McCracken. Huh?
All
right, Branch McCracken. There was a
Branch.
Before there was basketball at Indiana.
That's an old
before
name. That's
Bobby
an old name.
Knight.
That had to be the 40s. That's an old name, Branch.
Before Bobby Knight, Branch McCracken coached Indiana to 364 victories. He also won the first two NCAA titles in Hoosiers history, 1940 and 1953. There you go. Only on the Bullseye podcast. Only.
Wow. Good job. Okay. All right.
ESPN's not giving you this. All right, Dan
going
Haskins.
down. I hope you make your 30-minute list
Oh,
here.
we're past it. Oh, my God. We're way past. All right,
Okay.
number 17, Don Haskins. Won 719 games. Sorry, Don. You coached Kentucky.
Oh, okay, if you go long. I don't want the listeners to freak out.
Texas Western. Okay, I'm all slow down. And then you got Ed Jucker. Slow down offense wasn't exactly a hit at Cincinnati, but the Bearcats started winning at a level Oscar Robertson's team had it managed. Oscar Robertson. It was his coach was Ed Jucker.
Okay.
I
wow.
gotta move it.
I never knew it.
There we go. We're gonna go quick. Number 15 is
Greatest college player ever.
Number 15 is Billy Donovan. Right, went to Providence, coached at Florida.
Oh, Donovan. He was a good guy.
He's going to the NBA
Yeah.
now. He's coaching somebody. I heard he signed with
Oh, is
somebody.
he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He
Eddie
had the rugged
Sutton.
thing going.
Eddie Sutton, right? Arkansas,
Sutton.
great coach, classic.
How many wins did he have?
Eddie.
Give me the win.
He had 200 wins in two different schools. Arkansas and Oklahoma State.
That's
right?
something.
Oklahoma
That's
State.
something.
Excellent.
Okay.
Lute Olson was Arizona, right? He lost a lot,
Right.
but he got there. He won
He got there.
589 games, won national title with the Wildcats, and his 781 overall victories.
Got there a lot.
Right. He had
That's
that
impressive.
snow white hair. He looked like Mike Pence,
Okay.
Lute Olson. Okay. Hank Iba.
Okay.
Hank Iba, Oklahoma A&M. We don't care about him at all, but he made the list. Number 11 is Lefty Drizel. I remember he was with Maryland, and then he went to
he was.
James Madison, right, when he got thrown out of Maryland.
They were
because
always good. Yeah, they were always good. Yeah.
or something
Right.
happened. I don't know.
Don't
Lefty
say that.
Drizel.
Don't
No,
say
he
that.
wasn't.
Don't use the word cheap.
All right, don't say it. Okay.
They
He was
tried real hard.
trying real hard, bro. Claire B. You know Claire B. That's a classic. That's right up your alley, Claire B.
Wait a minute. That's the name of the coach of the school.
Claire B. LIU Ryder. Come on, Division I record career.
Where am I? I don't know where I am.
.824. Come on, Claire B. Look it up. Nobody will.
Okay.
They won't. look it up.
Impressive.
Phil
Okay.
Woolpert.
Okay.
Phil Woolpert. San Francisco Dons. All right, Coach
57?
Casey Jones
What
and
years?
Bill Russell. He coached Casey
Yeah, I
Jones and
figured
Bill
that, yeah.
Russell.
Yeah.
See?
So he was their coach.
Phil
okay.
Woolpert.
Never knew it.
All right.
Never knew it.
Jim Boeheim. Another handsome man.
Wow, yeah. Well, he's a legend. He must have racked up a lot of wins. He played like about 50 years, right? I mean, he coached a lot of years, right?
He's still going, I think, right? He didn't leave last year.
Yeah, he looks the same too with the
Looks the
way
same, right.
Yeah, the hair and stuff.
Like a toad. He looks like a toad. Okay, Jim Boeheim. Roy Williams. Yeah.
Oh, man, these are legends now. These some guys that coach 50, 60 years, they must have racked up
All
numbers.
right,
like
22
that.
NCAA tournament appearances. Roy Williams, Final Fours without a championship. Jayhawks. Williams had famed fast break, finally broke through to win a pair of NCAA titles with North Carolina. Okay?
Good one.
Roy Williams. He took over for Smith. Jim Calhoun, great coach, right? UConn. UConn.
Yeah.
Coached, played games against him. Great teams, consistent. Was good for years.
Yeah, they were always in it. Yep. Okay.
Adolph Rupp, right up your alley.
I was wondering with him. Now, I think he has the record for wins now, right? This is my guess. Doesn't he have 1,000 wins?
870. Let me see here. I've been many great coaches to lead the Wildcats.
I think it's a record, whatever it is. Yeah. Or maybe John Wooden has it.
His nickname was the Baron, and the arena is still called Adolph Rupp Arena.
Well, he's like Babe Ruth, like, right? He's like one of those legendary.
He won 876 games. 876.
All right, that's like 30 wins for 26 years. Wow.
And coached the 48 Olympic team to a victory.
48 Olympics, okay. And he coached late, right? To the 70s, maybe 80s?
Yeah. Adolph Rupp. Okay, here we go.
The legend.
Number 4 is Dean Smith.
All right, the Michael Jordan guy. And, he racked the numbers up.
Right. Yeah. Anyway.
The four corners. Right?
He's the man.
Corners.
Number 3 is Bobby Knight.
Wow, he made up to 3. Okay.
Makes it up to 3. Bobby used to get heated. He
threw the chair, right? He threw the chair across
when you
the
watch
court,
basketball,
right?
it was great to see something. It was fun to watch him yell.
Well, with him, you watched him more in the game.
Then he hit a player over the head with a chair or something. What do you slap somebody?
Did he headbutt a guy or so? He hit him in the chest back or something?
Yeah,
or some deal, right? Yeah. You couldn't take your eyes off him because you were waiting for something to happen,
902 career victories.
902. Whoa.
He was in Indiana, then he went to Texas Tech, right? After that.
Yeah. He was exciting. Yeah.
Okay. Mike Krzyzewski.
He was
his name.
He's 2, right?
Coach K.
He's 2.
He's number 2.
Coach K. Yeah. Well, you know who 1 is, but 2.
Krzyzewski.
Okay. I'm a Coach K myself. So I'm partial. But they're Dukes every year, right? They're always great. So he probably recruits good. He's Olympic coach.
Another guy looks like his hair is painted on. Coach K.
Yeah, someone once said, I don't know how they got it, that I look like him. When my hair gets shorter, that I look like him.
You look like Coach K, John Stockton, Pete Maravich. My gosh.
I guess I'm a mix of all that,
But everyone's a basketball person. Isn't that weird? You don't look like anybody else that doesn't play basketball.
I look like a basketball person.
You look like a basketball person.
How many wins did Coach K get? He's got to play in the 900. Got to be. Every year is a great year, and he's played for 40. And it doesn't say?
Doesn't say. Coach K's competitive career at Duke has already brought him to 4 national. It doesn't say. Well, we'll have to look that up. Do I have to look that up now? Look it up. It's a lot. Okay. Number 1 is John Wooden.
All right. Well, you knew that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah. How many championships and how many wins? I hope they tell you that wherever you're reading this stuff.
He won. All right, here we go. Ready for this? He won 88. He won not all this. Some of this is memory. 88 consecutive games. 88 consecutive games and a total of 10 national championships. You happy?
Right. That's
10
sick.
national championships. We're finishing on a high note.
That is sick. Yeah. Okay,
I think this has been educational. I really do.
This is great. I haven't thought of college coaches in 30 years. All these guys. So bring it back to memory.
You go.
Bullseye. Yep.
Great personalities. Let's hope college basketball comes back.
What happened to Press Maravich? Wasn't he a coach at LSU?
Yes, he coached LSU. Well, he's up. But Wayne went to 50. If I started at 100, we'd be here forever. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
He was 100? Okay.
All right, here we go. Great show. Check you next time. The best is yet to come.
Every